Bright sun and rising moons, fellow droids. Welcome to Not the Droids podcast. I'm Danny.
And I'm Mayuri, and welcome back. We're finally back for season two. Can we make that?
The one time we want to make
I
fancy
know,
face.
it's like I just got it to work and
We
it
were doing
was
so
fine.
well. Got it. Oh, that was a nice little wave right across the screen.
Yeah.
So we are back with season two.
Yes.
Do you know what
Yes,
that
we're
means?
over.
It's time for the Clone Wars.
I know. Every time I look at the list, I get very excited and also very overwhelmed. There are many.
Same, same. So before we go into season two, let's talk about season one. So in season one, I'm going to tell you what we all covered in season one. 2 seasons of the Young Jedi Adventures, one adored Life Day special, Skeleton Crew, The Acolyte, 2 seasons of Andor, Rogue One, Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Underworld, The Phantom Menace, Forces of Destiny. That's a lot.
That's so much. It was funny because I think you told me once what our episode count was, and I couldn't even believe it.
It's our episode count is 62 episodes. I think it might be closer to 64, 65 for our little bonus episodes. 62 episodes.
And we've been doing this for almost a year, which is crazy.
Almost a year. 665 streams and downloads. 22 Spotify followers.
Thank you.
33 YouTube subscribers. 136 Instagram followers. 243 Threads followers. And we want to get those numbers up.
Yes, we do.
We
But
also
this,
want to start making more content. That is like one of our goals for season
yeah,
two.
I feel like if we had more content, we might like come up on the algorithm more. But
Yes.
content needs time to like.
We need time.
Yes, I was like, there was a lot that happened this
Yeah.
year.
We also did one panel. We did Enchanticon, Emerald City Comic Con, Star Wars Celebration, and you were
Oh, I
at
did. I was at New York Comic Con last year
and Rhode Island.
and Rhode Island Comic Con last year. Yes, I always go to those two at least once.
So we had quite the year, and we're just getting started.
I know. Next year we have like a planning thing. There's just so many things on the list for the next year
What are you
and
excited
beyond.
for the next year? For the next season?
For the next season, I am very excited for the Mandalorian movie. But I'm also very excited to try and experience Clone Wars, the show, chronologically because I feel like I know enough about Star Wars and how it's going that I might be more engaged in the show. Because the last time I tried to watch, it was like before Ahsoka came out, and everybody was like, "Well, you have to watch the Clone Wars." And I think I watched like 2 or 3 episodes, and I was like, "I don't really like the show." And I like this podcast is kind of gonna force me to watch it. And if it's anything like Young Jedi, like it's more just like I had to get used to the format, animation
Yes.
style, and storytelling style. But also, I had no context for Star Wars before. So, like, watching that show in chronological order still didn't make it make sense.
Yeah.
Or not watching it in sorry, watching it in release order made it like I didn't have any context, so I didn't understand what was happening. And I feel like watching it in chronological order will make it easier for my brain to follow the story.
Yes. I'm
What are you?
excited. We are finally going to do our spinning content. So, lightsaber spinning is on the horizon. We have not forgotten about it. I would also like for us to do some park content
Yes.
and an episode about the park and or parks because we are planning to be at Disneyland
Next
before the
year.
end of this year. So that might actually end out season two because of the timing. So,
True.
I'm I'm nervous for Clone Wars. I'm
Really? I'm kind of what about it is making you nervous?
the animation I struggle with. I'm excited because my girl's in it. We all
Yeah,
know
Ahsoka.
I'm an Ahsoka stan. So
But yeah, no, I mean, Young Jedi took a minute to get used to. So I'm hoping that like as long as I've seen enough of it and it will get used to it. We might not
I
still like it. And there's
I
a
think once
lot
we're in it, we're gonna enjoy it. I think right now it just feels so daunting because we look at our list and we're like, we are gonna be in this until we just
for
luckily get a break because The Mandalorian is having a movie, so we're going to take a break and out of order stop so we can watch all of The Mandalorian.
yeah, which I think works out in our favor
It
because
does.
like we won't be fatigued
Yes.
from only watching Clone Wars for a year because that's how long it would take us to get through it if we just
Yes.
went
Facts.
full Clone Wars.
Okay, so out of everything we've watched so far, which is your favorite movie and why is it the Life Day special?
It's 100% not even close to being that weirdo situation. I still cannot get over that you guys didn't even warn me a little bit about like the acid trip that I was just about to watch. It was insane. Um I would say so it's funny cuz Rogue One was I think my favorite movie going into it and it is my favorite movie
We've
still.
also only seen two movies so far,
I know, but
but
technically like I've
yes,
seen the others. So,
I'm agreeing that Rogue One right now is at the top of my list.
but I like it for a completely different reason contextually than I did before.
Well, you
Cuz
watched it
like
with Andor this time.
I was going to say the Cassian Andor trilogy as some people online call it season 1, season 2 and Rogue One is like the
Hmm.
Cassian storyline.
Oh yeah.
It just Rogue One hits so differently because of that I have to like it the best.
Okay,
Which
what
was your
about
favorite?
it's also going to be Rogue One. So
Yeah.
out of the two, it is going to be Rogue One. It's just, and I think it really did help that we had two seasons of Andor. Like we had a brand new season that we hadn't seen, and then watching it that way, it was just
It was
perfection. It's
beautiful.
beautiful. They have a book that's going to be about the costuming and like the sets, and like it's
Oh my God.
gorgeous.
I can't even. They won an Emmy. They won not an they won many Emmys.
Yes.
And it was so well deserved. I think they deserved more, to be honest, but that's neither here or there. But
What was your favorite show?
I think Skeleton Crew was my
I was
favorite
gonna say the
show.
same one.
Oh, shut up, stop. It was
No.
it was like the right amount of whimsy and serious for me. Like getting into Star Wars, I feel like that's a great place to be.
Yes.
Because like the kids broke the tension. But then it got very serious, and that's what's like Star Wars is like, right? Like you're like, oh yes, there's still the political battle going on. It's not just these fun kids going on
Yeah. It's not
adventures.
just Goonies in space.
I still haven't watched
There's
that.
someone on Threads. I wish I had their name offhand, and they might post this on other things, but they post pictures of Neil and other Star Wars content. So he'll be like in the cockpit with Mando, or like in the trailer where Grogu has the visor, and on the other side of the visor was Neil in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really
That scene
enjoying.
was so good. Well, because I think also like that show felt like such a surprise.
Yes.
Like the content itself, it's
It was
like, oh
all new.
hey,
Like we didn't have any prior knowledge of this part of the world of Star Wars.
yeah. So that's why I was like, I thought it was like kind of refreshing to see. Um, But Acolyte was pretty good too.
Acolyte was pretty good, but I loved Skeleton Crew.
Yeah,
I have a Neil. Please.
somewhere in here.
I think he's
I
right
love, I
here.
was like, you're redoing your shells, so they're like not quite where you know them to be.
Yeah, so as you can see, we've gotten more Star Wars behind me.
Yeah.
But that is something else to look forward to season two is this is all going to be revamped. I've added shelves since
I know, I
season
was like, you're
one.
like, I ran out of space.
I have
I
a whole
added
nother
shelves.
section now. So it's weird. I'm like, why is there so much stuff behind me? I'm like, oh, I have more shelves. So
Yeah.
that's what's happening there.
I like that you're going through questions and the most obvious one has not come up.
Which one?
What's your favorite droid
I
so
was gonna ask
far?
him like, is it too on the nose to ask you your favorite droid?
No, it was pretty on the nose, but I was honestly waiting for it. I was just like, we are called Not the Droids, Danny. When will we discuss droids?
Who is your favorite droid?
Well, I asked you. You have to answer
This is
first.
really hard.
And it has to be one of the droids we've seen, not
I
the
know,
droids
and
that
that's
you
my
know.
problem is because like right now I have Mando and Grogu on the brain, and I'm like, we're gonna see
Yeah,
PDX droid, so I'm really excited about that. But they haven't been in any content. I've only
no.
just seen them at a lot of theme parks this year. Favorite droid. I like RJ because he's a new sort of droid.
Cute.
Um, like going through this, I'm like, I have all of a sudden blanked on all the droids we've met so far.
We've met many.
We have met.
Um, Luckily we've gone through androids. So far I would say one of my favorite droids has popped up, which is K2. Is that his name?
Yes, I love BMO too.
You do love
Our little
BMO.
puppy droid. But I love RJ and I know he's a cartoon, but he just like I love that he turns into a little backpack. He just I
Well,
guess
I
we
was gonna
had
say
actually met R2 already.
we have met R2.
We have met R2.
Um,
Pip is always a fun one, but I think I'm gonna stick with RJ right now. And
yeah.
like the only reason that like people are gonna be like, why wouldn't you choose R2? It's movie one. You haven't really
There's like you haven't really seen a lot of
R2 is
character
just a
from,
droid that's kind of wandering and doing a few tasks right
yeah.
now. Like we don't have
Yeah.
enough. We don't have his personality yet.
And I feel like that's the thing, right? So like I love K2 so far because like that shove off the bridge is literally the reason. Like we're coming up on October 1st, and I know you saw the video that I posted that someone did a reel of like me going to the Lego store to buy the gingerbread AT-AT, pushing some little kid out of the
Yes.
way.
I my favorite, I don't know if it's a trope, but it's now a trope, is snarky Alan Tudyk as robots, droids, or what? Because he was also like a snarky robot in the new Superman.
Superman. I was gonna say it's off topic, but did you know that he ad-libbed that final line when when he was just like, "What's my name?" And David Cornstalk was like,
For's the
"Well,
name.
For's the name," and he's like, "I like Gary," and
So is
that
Gary.
it's so funny, but it's like it's so classic Alan Tudyk. And I would say like some of my favorite characters from shows and movies always end up being
Yes,
somehow
Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk.
My favorite thing
Um,
is like the crossover of him being the Duke of Wesselton and the Duke of Weaselton.
yeah, it's hilarious.
But a snarky Alan Tudyk as robots is and always will be my favorite trope.
It's always gonna hit. Um, I can't remember who I said was my favorite droid when we started. I meant to rewatch that episode.
Oh, I forgot we did that. It's
I think we did do that.
it's probably someone we haven't met yet for me.
Yeah, I think it was from Solo. Is it? No, who's Phoebe Castor Wilder's droid? Is that her name? We haven't met her. Mm, what movie is this from? She's Lando.
Solo.
Yeah, we haven't watched Solo
We
yet.
have not
That's way
watched Solo.
far.
Yes.
But yeah, I think she was my favorite up to a point.
Mine was
Again,
probably
because of
Chopper.
her. Yeah,
So
get in the chopper.
I do love Chopper.
You, I was gonna say we haven't gotten there yet though.
We haven't gotten there yet, but he's coming, and sooner than
What is he in? Because I feel like I don't know what Chopper is in. I don't know that I've seen a
Chopper
Chopper.
is in Ahsoka
Oh, I haven't seen him
and
then.
in Rebels,
Nope.
notably featured in the animated series Star Wars Rebels.
That would be why I don't. Because
Yes.
I never ended up watching Ahsoka because Clone Wars scared me, and then we started
Well, it's
doing
more
this.
so when people, like before Ahsoka, everyone said to watch the last season of Rebels. Because whereas Rogue One is like the next season of Andor, Ahsoka is like the next season of Rebels. Because it picks up where Rebels ends.
Left.
It just hops from animation to live action.
So when Ahsoka season 2 comes out, should we go further back, or are we just gonna do season 1 and then season 2?
When we have the dates, we will determine what we need
Yeah,
to
that's
do.
still a long time from now.
It is because I do think you could get away with watching the last season of Rebels leading into Ahsoka, but because that's 5 seasons of Rebels, and I don't think we can do that before Ahsoka
Yeah.
season 2.
I have a question for you.
42.
What has mm, oh my God, yes, that came up this weekend. What has been your favorite story arc? It doesn't necessarily have to be from a show, like from a specific show that you like, or but just the story arc that you like.
You know, we are hardcore Tabor Kai story arc.
And I was gonna say that's my favorite.
It's just, and it's not that the other things have not had a good story arc. It's just, it was unexpected to have that strong of a story
Good.
arc in a show made for 2 to 6 year olds.
That's
And
why
it
I
was
was like, it was
good
the
and it
most
was impactful and
surprising.
it was emotional. Like,
I cried. It was a great story arc.
yes. All right. So before we wrap up, because today we are just talking about where season 1 was, what we're doing in season 2. This week, the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer dropped. Did you watch it?
So I watched it quickly, like at double speed, because I know. I just
No.
like I saw it on a TikTok, and so it was like not turned, it was like little. And
Girl.
so I just kind of like watched it really quickly. And then I was like, I'll watch it again on a big screen. And then I just didn't do that
All right, well,
yet.
you're gonna need to watch it now.
It looks like a buddy action adventure comedy. Am I wrong
No.
in watching that? Even like the way that the title came on the screen, it was like The Mandalorian and Grogu.
It felt very
Like,
like almost like old monster movie-esque, but also comic book-esque.
yeah. Well, like it feels like they're doing actual puppets, which is nice. We know we
No,
love the
that was
real
one of my big things.
puppets.
So I'm a big fan of like Labyrinth and the Dark Crystal and the Jim Henson era of puppetry. And so watching this trailer, I'm like so excited because there's so much
Yeah, no, it looks really
you know
good.
how I felt about CGI Yoda. Like,
It was not good.
oof. So I am very excited to see all the
Now, it's also kind of nice to see Grogu because, like, now that he is knowledgeable enough in the Force to make up for any shortcomings that he has for being so little, so like he's an actual like person for like a full, like fully
he's still
functioning
stealing snacks.
being.
How many people are going to use the Grogu eating popcorn gif?
Everybody, everybody. I don't know how on TikTok you are, but you can actually add photos to comments now. And people eating popcorn is a popular one.
Oh
So
yeah.
Grogu
That's why, and I
eating
saw that. I'm like, oh,
snackies.
that's the new one.
That's got to be the new one. I kind of love that there's a lot of little creatures. So, like in perspective, Grogu is bigger.
Because we have Baba
Um,
Frick.
yeah. I don't know. It looks. I'm wondering if it's like definitely like a buddy comedy or if there is a point, right? Like I feel like is this going to be the end of the Mandalorian saga, or are they going to leave it open ended, or are they going to end closer to the new trilogy? Like, where are they going to culminate this? Because like it very like I keep saying buddy comedy, but that's what it's giving to me.
Yeah. It'll be
Like,
see it'll be interesting to see where it links up in the timeline.
yeah.
I
But
feel
the fighting sequences look good. I don't he gave the dark saber away, I think. So like I don't know if like we're gonna get appearances from the other Mandalorians and that storyline at all, which would be cool if we get any appearances from Boba Fett.
yeah.
So it's a
Mm.
lot to wonder. It's a
May
lot to wonder,
22nd,
but
2026.
I think I'll just walk into the theater. I'm hoping they'll drop another trailer, but I'm always worried I feel like
There will
sometimes when they
definitely
drop
be at least one
trailers,
more
they give
trailer.
away too much.
Yeah, we will most likely definitely, possibly for Christmas, we might get another
Another
trailer.
trailer.
So I have been in rooms where teaser trailers have been dropped prior to this trailer.
Yeah.
So I had a little, well, it was obviously put online afterwards. But like being in that space when you first see like a teaser trailer for something like this is amazing.
Yeah. No, that's why I'm just like, I was hoping. So the New York Comic Con panel list came out. There's
Mhm.
nothing Star Wars-esque. So I was like, oh, I was hoping there would be like a little, but they don't do that. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
We shall see.
I feel like I'm gonna go into it just being like, this is just gonna be a good time.
Yeah,
Like, there's no point to this. It's gonna be a good time. Let's go.
we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah. And I think that's the
Excited.
way to go into it.
I'm excited for it. I'm excited for new Star Wars content. Um, we're gonna see it in May, and then hopefully in August we'll be at D23 and maybe get some new Star Wars announcements for the year.
That'll be so fun. I've never been, so I'm very excited.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited for what we have in store for season two and for content outside of just podcast content. Because we
Yeah.
really have talked about doing a lot more. It's just we haven't had a lot of time or
And I
ability.
also think like getting used to this part of like watching and then recording and posting,
Yes.
getting the right cadence in, like you and I are really know each other now.
Yeah.
Um, and so it's making it easier to like do other things.
I agree.
Um, but yeah, very excited. So until next time, we're not the droids you're looking for.
So we're the droids you're gonna get.